My brother-in-law died suddenly, and now my sister and her kids have to sell their home. That's why I told my husband we could not put off getting life insurance any longer. An agent offered us a 10-year, $500,000 policy for nearly $50 a month. Then we called SelectQuote. SelectQuote found us identical coverage for only $19 a month, a savings of $369 a year.
Whether you need a $500,000 policy or a $5 million policy, SelectQuote could save you more than 50% on term life insurance.
For your free quote, go to SelectQuote.com. SelectQuote.com. That's SelectQuote.com.
SelectQuote. We shop, you save. Full details on example policies at SelectQuote.com/commercials.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
All right, here we are here in the J360 production studio, and we're going ahead and working on the one-shots here. The first experiment that we're going to do right now is for the Frightful Refrains listening party. And I am your host, J-Man, of course, and with me is the man himself, the good doctor, Firkenstein. How are you doing today, my man?
Oh, man, I'm doing excellent. I feel so good. I appreciate you having me on the show.
Oh, you know it, man. Hey, this is a special event, and this is all about you and everybody else here. Not to mention it's during
Monster Fest.
You know what I'm saying?
Monster Fest.
You know it. The biggest thing since Gemiversary. Put it that way.
There you go.
Yes. And of course, you know, we're here on
J360 Radio.
60.
Yes. So we got to show our big support behind that. And of course, you know, you never know who's going to be dropping into the chat room tonight. Not to mention, like, we're going to be listening to Frightful Refrains live. So, hey, do you want to drop a little knowledge about the album that we're going to be hearing?
Yeah. So this is an idea that started a couple months ago, I think, all the way back this summer. I was talking with some friends, and we all kind of, like, recently had started just local musicians talking to each other and, like, sharing ideas. And we were trying to think of a project that would work for us. And it just popped one day. I was like, what about a various artists Halloween compilation for this year? Let's get this going. We can all make a song or two, reach out to other musicians we know and see who wants to join. And here we go. We got a 34 track album with people from all over the world. So I'm just amazed and so grateful for everybody who has thrown in. So I'm ready to get spooky and start celebrating Halloween. And I think this is the perfect way to start.
Yeah. Make no mistake, my man. Make no mistake. This is the perfect time to do it. We might need to go ahead and power it up, though, so.
Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, yeah. It's alive now. And who's going to be starting us off? Hey, I know some of these people. Nice.
I was going to say, I think some of these people you might notice from the Jam Fam, for sure.
You know it. Yeah, Jam
Fam forever, We got starting off the whole album. We got Jetfire Prime, who you definitely know.
Yeah, I definitely know him. And this is his title called Scream Queen. All right, hey, let's go ahead and jump and dive in then. Take it away, Jetfire. Excellent, Jetfire. That's how you start it. Yeah.
Yes,
Man,
yes.
Nice pick for the first one, my dude. Incredible, Firkenstein. Incredible. Oh, my man. Hey, speaking of which, you up next, aren't you?
Oh, that's right.
All right, and it's called Vandalized Memory.
Yeah. This one's a fun little electronic, like, short track that I put in there. It actually showed up in a little news story from my friend Forrest. Shout out to Forrest.
Cool. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and nosedive into that one, all right? Let's
do
ahead
it.
and do this. Yep. Hey now, that was Vandalized Memory by Firkenstein, the man himself. Incredible job, my dude. I like that.
Oh, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. I got a couple of tracks on here. That's the first one.
Okay. So you're telling me that there's pretty much a triple threat going on.
There we go. Yeah. Yeah,
All
several
right.
of the artists on here had one or two tracks to give me, so we did that. And there's also some collaborations on here, which is really cool.
Really? Well, I'm
Yeah.
looking forward to that multiverse more so than any other multiverse. You know what? I wasn't going to make a joke like that, but you know what? I did. I felt like it. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, man.
Hey, speaking of which, we got somebody else coming up on the list. Now, I haven't met this person on Jams before. You mind introducing this track?
Yes, this next one is called They're Coming to Get You, which is by VHS Nightmares. Now, that's a guy that I met online who lives up in Canada. I actually met him because he collects VHS just like I do as well, and he wrote a book called VHS Collecting, and I started following him, and I'm seeing him make music, and I'm like, oh, man, I got to get this guy involved with the album. So it worked out, and he made this amazing track.
Sounds like something else for us to nosedive into. All right, let's go explore it like we're looking for the Guild Man. You know what I'm saying?
Let's do it.
All right.
They're coming to get you, Barbara. You know, it's Halloween. I guess everyone's entitled to one good scare, huh?
What an excellent day for an exorcism.
There's nothing to worry about.
You're gonna be just fine. I'm your #1 fan.
She just goes a little mad sometimes. We all go a little mad sometimes.
Terrific job. VHS Nightmares, huh? And I see that's amazing.
Yeah, I love those samples and stuff. Just so good. So good.
Yeah, you know what? See, right there, I need to go ahead and add some more movies to the fest list now because those samples and all the riffs just tied together, that was really awesome. Very much on point.
Right? How do you not go watch Night of the Living Dead after that?
Yeah. Hey, quick question. Color edition or black and white?
I love them both, but that classic, I got to go with that one.
I know, right? You
Yep,
cannot go
the original.
wrong with it.
Yep, George Romero, absolutely.
Especially at midnight, like when the colors pop, like, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, man, definitely going to fire up that collection a little bit later in the week. Speaking of which, though, we have something else coming around here. Note the pun, Witch. I don't,
Yes.
And I haven't heard of this individual before. Would you like to introduce me?
Yeah, this is Claytronic. He's in the chat room right now.
Oh, shout out to those in the chat. Nice.
That's right. He's got this song, Leave Something Witchy. I think y'all are going to love it. It's so creepy.
And by the sound of that laugh, we better go ahead and get started then. All right, Claytronic, you're up.
Always is always forever. Is one, is one, is one. Look inside yourself for your father. All is none, all is none, all is one. Time to take time from behind you. Illusion has been just a dream. Valley of death and I'll find you. Now is when on a sunshine beam.
I think they're all on dope. And if you get under enough dope, you can be involved in almost anything.
We live in no time. There's no future and there's no past. It's just now, all the time.
Most of them appear to be, quite frankly, hippie types. That's a generalization, but they did look a little bit offbeat.
It's all a question of whether or not they're going to let us go in peace, or whether the madness will have to be strung from one end of the city to the other.
If you hold the negative up to the light, you don't see the light, you just see the negative. So I'm a reflection of your negative, there's no doubt about that.
You know, a long time ago, being crazy meant something. Nowadays, everybody's crazy.
Maybe I am wrong. Maybe I'll take a look at my life and say, well, I'm going to change it and start all over. You know, and I know I go to God and I say, hey, man, you're going to forgive me? And he's going to say, what do? You forgive you? I mean, what'd you come to me for? Forgive yourself, man. Don't be bothered.
I said, if you're going to do something, leave something witchy. Just like I would tell you, if you're going to do something, do it well. And leave something witchy. Leave a sign to let the world know that you were there.
So bring only your perfection, for there not will surely be no cold, pain, fear, or hunger. You can't see, you can't see, you can't see.
Terrific, man. I like that. Oh, yeah, that's one hell of a riff there, baby. Leave something witchy. I like that. I'm going to start using that as a statement again. Yeah.
Oh, my God. So creepy, right?
Yes, but delightfully creepy, though.
Yeah, absolutely. It's hard not to, like, sing it in your head and stuff, and you're like, oh, that's really weird that that's running through my mind right now. Yeah.
You know it? Yes.
Yes.
Excellent
So
work, Claytronic, man. You know what? I just love all the artists involved, too. And especially this one coming up. We got, like, Campfire story, huh? You ever watch that movie called Sleepaway Camp?
Oh, yeah. I think they made like 5 of those, but yeah, that original one.
That original one really does stand out, man, especially with the plot twist and everything. It's like, yeah, something's wrong with Angela indeed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. My friend Cindy, that's one of her favorite movies. I think she's in the chat room right now.
Oh, yeah, shout outs to her. Nice. Well, hey, let's go ahead and get around the fire, and hopefully we don't get a reveal like that. So who exactly is the artist for this particular one, my man?
Oh, this is Cakehead. Now, this is a person, I've never met them in person. I met them through Instagram. They're from Denmark. They're an electronic artist. I love their stuff, and I just thought it had this, kind of Halloween horror vibe, and I wanted to reach out to them, and they were immediately in. And the track that they made is wonderful, and I'm so glad that they joined the project.
Hey, let's go ahead and make some s'mores and listen to this. A Campfire story by Cakehead coming up right now.
It is time to keep your appointment with the Wicker Man.
Now that was delightful right there. A Campfire story by Cakehead. You know, I'm really enjoying these artists, man. Some of these have got to make their appearance on jams. Some have, but a lot of these other ones do too. In a way, it's kind of a unification coming full circle, you know?
Absolutely. That's how I met a lot of these people, is through you and through jams and listening to their albums and singles and stuff because of the show. So absolutely.
Hey, see, as I say, you're always working in the lab, man. I'm proud of you. And not to mention everybody else here, too.
There you go. Comes full circle. Full circle.
You know it. And next thing you know, we'll all start to come together and shuffle like zombies, you know?
That's right.
You get it, right? Our good man Aerowolf is coming right up on the list right now. And actually, this is his track called Zombie Shuffle. So, hey, let's give it to him. Take it away, Aerowolf. Awesome. That was cool. Nice. Zombie Shuffle by Aerowolf. Yeah, it really works on getting those detached ligaments together and dancing around, especially for the creep factor. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. It's hard not to dance to that one for sure.
You know it, man. It's definitely going to be stepping around a whole lot of other things as I work on more Monsterfest stuff. Very good, very good. Loving the way everything's just tied up, man, for real.
Yeah, I feel like it's got a flow to it for sure. When you listen to it, it's just like, I feel like we definitely moved from one thing to the next, and it's got a nice flow.
You know, I knew I forgot to get something this year. A red and black leather jacket. You know what I mean? Just to walk around with. And so, like, not imitating anybody, of course. You know, just walking around my style and all.
Go for it, man.
Hey, you know, we still got plenty of time in the fest. See what I could do. Speaking of which, though, who's up on the list next?
Oh man, this is somebody also who I met through Instagram and love their music. They got a bunch of great stuff too on Bandcamp. It's they're called Black Snow on Christmas. They're from Germany. Make a lot of like post-industrial pop music. I love the guy's voice. This song is called Suicide Squats, and in the background it features the Liar Choir singing. I think you all are gonna dig this one for sure.
You know what? With that title alone, the name of that band, and the name of who's featured with the band, I'm in. Let's do this one.
So good. Yeah, let's do it.
I scheduled a Zoom call with the devil. I said, devil, where have you been? You must be out of business. The world is doing fine since everyone's in quarantine. He said he was getting weak, but now he's into fitness. He's stronger than he's ever been. 666 suicide squads. Now my river's filled with blood. I'm doing 666 suicide squads, and I'm feeling pretty hot. The angels on dreadnoughts that slowly die of boredom, and I tell you, man, that this is actually real. At the dead end of the metaverse, and my bubble is the axis of evil. I'm doing 666 suicide squats and 42 pull downs. I'm doing 666 suicide squats for more than anyone around. Says the man in black to the devil when they meet at night. I'm tired of it as well, but I'm tired of the fact. Says the devil to the man in black. What doesn't make you stronger?
Yo. That was friggin' awesome. The arrangements and everything was all together with that one. You know,
Yeah.
just like the dude's rug really tied the room together.
Yeah. Honestly, that's that track. It's so hard not to get moving to it. I just love. I've been singing it, out loud during the day. So much fun. Thank you so much to Black Snow on Christmas for that one.
Yeah, exactly. Dude's voice was amazing.
Yeah, it's very unique. I do like it. He has an album out that came out last year called Dark Times on a Sunny Beach, and the whole album is full of that. And it's like, it's a mesmerizing voice. I definitely check it out.
Oh yeah. Definitely gonna keep an eye on that band too. Lots of stuff to go on that one. Definitely marking into my books right now. Speaking of which, there must be some good pizza over there. I need to go ahead and get me something fired up too.
That's right. Gotta have some dinner.
Hey, you know that. But coming up on the playlist, though, is my good friend Daniel Adam. He's been on Jams a few times, and I don't expect anything less of spectacular stuff because he's pretty damn good at what he does. And this track is called Baying for Blood. Hey, Daniel Adam, take it away. See, now I like that. That baying for blood right there. Way to go, Daniel Adam. You know what I'm saying? Right there. It just splatters. You know what I'm saying? Very good work.
Gotta love the synth on that. Gotta love it.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Incredibly done. Yeah, this whole contemplation was just really good, man. Like I told you before, this whole thing's a milestone here. You know, your first contemplation album, and right here, the first J360 one-shot for this special here, and not to mention everybody first meeting each other in that chat. It's a milestone, baby. It's a milestone.
It's wonderful. I've been talking to all these artists, but a lot of them don't know each other. So it's great that they're all meeting and getting to hear each other's music and stuff. Yeah, I love it. Absolutely. Lots of good firsts on the show. That's for sure.
Oh, you know it, man. Shoot. Right there in the winner circle where we need to be. You see what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right.
Everything in its place, you know?
Boom.
Yes. Speaking of which, the Queen Mary is coming up, I see, by Claytronic again. Nice. Hey, actually, you think she was really that bad as a monarch, you know? Did she really behead as many people back in the day?
No comment on that.
I mean, you know, it's the reason for the season. We might as well talk about it. There's a lot of blood everywhere.
God. Yeah, this is a different queen. Yeah.
Oh, a different queen. Okay, well, you know, I will not pardon what I say. It's Halloween season, you know? Let's be honest.
That's true, man. Nah, dude, yeah, this is Claytronic again. Yeah, coming up with another track. I mean, you know, he's always making great stuff. Very fun, sampling, experimental music. He's got another song that's kind of like a twin to this called, I don't know how to say it, Sirocco UFO song. Also has some Unsolved Mysteries audio clips in it. So good. So,
oh man, that sounds great. All right,
yeah, definitely check that out.
Let's give the man his due then. All right, take it away, Claytronic.
Oh, I'm happy and gay, 'cause I'm sailing away.
The Queen Mary took her maiden voyage on May 27, 1936, and transported the titled and elite from both sides of the Atlantic.
The Queen Mary, how'd you like to come with me?
During that 5-day voyage, the Queen Mary was a floating party, a living symbol of luxury travel. On her decks and in her corridors, people have seen and heard things they can't explain.
I am probably the last person that should have had these experiences because I'm such a skeptic. One day I was standing on the stairs of the pool, and out of the corner of my right eye, I saw a woman went down the stairs and around the pillar expecting to find her standing there, and she wasn't anywhere to be found. It was only a matter of seconds. She couldn't have gone anywhere.
In 30 years of investigation, this was the first time that Roll had heard an unexplained sound that had been reported by a witness. In this case, he believes what he perceived was genuine.
It's 3:15 a.m.
For most of the night, this is what was recorded. Nothing. In the early morning, for a full 2 minutes, the tape recorder picked up sounds where no sounds should be. This is a condensed version of the actual tape. He heard something where there should only have been silence. He heard the sounds of metal tearing, water rushing, and then men screaming. What can explain these hauntings? Overactive imagination? A quest for publicity? Or something more intangible? Something supernatural? Is the Queen Mary haunted? We cannot say yes, but we cannot say no.
Feels good to get my sea legs back. The Queen Mary. Good song there, Claytronic. Incredible work, my man. This is how it's done. Riding the high seas of adventure with blood underneath the boat. That is the way of doing it.
You gotta love that Robert Stack voice being in there. Like, so good. I love it. It's so good.
Exactly. You know, Ghost Pirate Ship versus Giant Kraken. Who wins? It doesn't matter. Nobody's dying. You know what I'm saying?
Like, only ghost on the ship? Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Oh, yeah. Shoot, I would love to see that in a minute, man, you know?
Oh, my God, that's so funny.
And speaking of awesome stuff as we ride the high seas of death, we will go ahead and listen to... Oh, hey, who's this? Who's this coming?
Oh, yeah, this is my buddy. So this is Inhuman Genome. He's got 2 tracks on here. It's they're both called Tale of the Eternal Sea. One is this one coming up is called Invitation.
Well, hey, since we already got the boat, we might as well go ahead and get credentials and all that stuff. Let's go ahead and give the man his due.
Boom.
Now, wasn't that wicked here on this cruise ship? Riding the river Styx, my dude. Riding the river Styx.
Oh, absolutely. That was so good. I love it. And we were just talking about it, man. I think I love that. I think LXNR, who's in the room here, is also on the album. I think the two of them should make a song together. They have such a perfect sound that I think would really work well.
Collab mode. Yep.
That's right.
Right. Yep. That would be the way. I'm all behind that idea. And I'd definitely play it on jams.
Awesome. That's right.
It?
I hope. Yeah, I that's what I'm hoping for too. It's like I like these people meeting each other, but I definitely I think they should show up on jams and stuff as well. It's like reach out and be a part of that for sure.
Well, it's all a shared universe, man. So if anybody's
That's right.
up for that, all they got to do is talk to me about it or email me at j360production@outlook.com.
Boom.
Oh,
you said that so smooth. You were ready for it. You must say that a lot.
I do. If I was an action figure that could talk, that'd be one of my phrases. All right.
Yeah. It's like when you work at a store and you answer the phone, you're just like, you're just like, yeah, you had it ready. I love it.
Boy, you know what, though? I used to have a job like that.
Yeah.
And still do, apparently. But let's see. We have Washed Ink coming up on the list, huh? Yeah, I know
you know him.
Oh, yeah. Definitely. A lot of adventures with him, especially SOTA and all. And he's very good at his music. But this title is very unique. V2K Insto 22, huh?
You said that good. Yeah. I like how you said it, yeah.
I can only imagine what he's coming up with in this. So we're going to all take a listen. Let's give the man his due. Ready?
Boom. Let's do it.
Have you ever felt that someone was watching you, but there was really no one there? What if someone really was watching? Well, in tonight's special assignment, Ross Blackstone introduces us to Northern Californians who say the government is monitoring their every move, reading their thoughts, and controlling their minds.
To any human that they want in this country, just like a radio frequency, an FM, like an FM station. Has the government used the technology? Vegas says yes.
The U.S. denies the technology. And if American scientists talk about their work, they will be held for treason.
Yes, that was Wash Think. We are back, y'all. That was one hell of a hit. And you know something, Firkenstein? This is incredible, and I agree with what you were saying. I mean, like, just awesome stuff right here from artists all over. And indeed, guys, just keep my email handy in case you need me for, like, jams or anything. Just letting you all know that. Oh, but you know something, Ferk, man, I gotta tell you this. Okay, as we're actually listening to the album tonight, I'm also watching stuff from the fest because I got to keep that going. But you see, the thing is, that last movie, woo, it sucked. It was terrible. I mean, yeah, she could summon spiders and stuff, but apparently she was really passive-aggressive with it. You ever had that moment dealing with a passive-aggressive monster? It's not fun.
Oh my God, I love that you're setting the mood with like old school horror movies while we're listening to this. I just imagine that like syncing up perfectly sometimes. Like, sounds great.
And it does, because, you know, a lot of the music really helped make the movie better. I'll tell you that.
There you go.
Hey, speaking of which, though, the man of the honor. Okay, you're up next. Huh.
Oh, no.
I want to eat your brains, huh? Well, you know, that's funny, because a zombie movie just popped on here. So let's go ahead and make that whole thing better, because... yeah, this one looks like it stinks too. But you know what, though? The music's going to be excellent for it. I Want to Eat Your Brains by Firkenstein coming up right now. Take it away, brother. Woo.
Feel so
Firkman. You did a great job. You did
I
a great
appreciate
job,
it.
dude. This was awesome. Matter of fact,
I was
wasn't this
nervous.
on Jams?
It's going to be on tomorrow's Jams.
Oh, yes, it sure will be, won't it? So it's like,
That's right.
Got a little preview there. That was pretty good. Look at you showing off your chops.
Oh my God. Honestly, that was the first song I've ever sang in. And so I was definitely nervous about doing it, but I was like, I'm going to make it real punk. And so I feel like you can't go wrong if it's a punk song singing. Cause how can you mess that up? It's like whatever you do is right.
Right. And you did an excellent job, man. That was well done.
Oh man.
I agree with Anna, actually. That should be a song for the next zombie movie. By the way,
I would love it. Like old school 80s movies where like when the movie would end, there would then be like a song about the movie. I would love that.
Yes. We need to bring
just like
that
the
back.
movie ends. Yes.
Oh my God. I got some ideas running around right now, dude. It's like, you know what I mean? This is inspirational.
Oh,
Excellent
man.
work, my dude. Oh, speaking of which, who's next on the list?
Oh man. Okay. So this is my buddy, Ryan J. Smith. I met him when he was a photographer at a news station here in Nashville with me. And man, he's an incredible guitar player who put out an album I think in 2006. And I've just heard his stuff and been a fan. And when I was putting this together, I thought, man, I bet he would make something that's a little different than a lot of the other tracks that would really bring that guitar sound to it, like this solo stuff that he does. And yeah, he brought it. He definitely did it. So yeah, this is a real guitar rock song right here.
Really? And it's called I Gotta Rock. It's a little Charlie Brown in there, huh?
Oh, you got it.
You know it, man. I watch that every year. I can't go a year of Halloween without seeing Linus freezing his ass off in the pumpkin patch. You know what I'm saying?
God. Oh my God. I love it. I saw somebody did a meme where Pumpkinhead shows up while he's waiting, and I'm like, yes.
Yeah, see, that's a much, much better rendition. I like that. But hey, let's give your friend his due. I Gotta Rock by Ryan Smith coming up.
chocolate bar.
I got Twizzlers.
I got Sour Patch Kids.
I got a Gobstopper. I got a rock. I got a rock.
A candy rock?
No, a regular rock.
I got a rock.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that is nice. Did an excellent job, man, especially with the guitar wailing and all. That's
Yeah. Also, those are his kids, and they're screaming, going, "Ah!" Those are his kids.
Oh man, see, the musical talent really did pass on to them because they were in it, bruh.
I
Nice
love
job.
it. I love it. That's how you utilize your friends and family.
Always. I think that's definitely one of my faves on this album right there. Yep.
Oh man, it's hard not to headbang to that. Yeah, dude definitely brings it. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hope I can practice my Strat enough so I can play on that level. I wonder what sort of some sort of, you know what I mean? Like that's inspirational
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. No, that's hard. That's hard to reach. I definitely don't play that well. It's like, yeah. I love hearing it though, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Oh, speaking of which, though, we have some other things coming up on the good old listening party list right now. It's called Trick or Treat. Hey, who are the artists?
Yeah, this is a collaboration with LXNR and Kawakuro. It is so awesome. It's this mix of electronic and kind of even hip hop with like rock. It's got guitar in it. It's the mix. I think when you hear it, it's just there's so much going on and it fits perfectly. I think y'all are gonna love it. They collaborate together actually quite a bit, and it's always good.
Sounds like one hell of a dive. Let's go ahead and partake.
Trick or treat, でもアマチュアだ。
fantastic. Incredible even. LXNR and Kawakuro. Nice. Trick or treat. Now that makes me think. I'm going to have to really go and get some candy and stuff, for the less fortunate out there. But considering I'm kind of poor, I'm giving it to myself. You know what I mean? I'm going to give some candy away and all. Actually, I'm not poor. I just wanted to say that to get some attention. But the truth is that, yeah, trick or treat indeed. I got to get some candy, though.
Honestly, I just want to play that like on repeat while kids come to the door on Halloween, and that's like all that plays, like trick or treat.
Yes.
I love it. I love it.
It reminds me, man, like, you know what? I'm going to have to get some Crunch bars this year, but I know because certain people that live in the neighborhood, they ain't going to last throughout the night. So I might have to go to Sam's Club and get some big bags. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, my God. I always end up eating a lot of our candy before we give it out. It's hard not to.
Right? Shoot. Yeah, this the reason for the season. Actually, hey, Butterfingers or Milky Ways?
Oh, Butterfingers.
Good man.
Sure.
Good man.
Oh man, I miss those Butterfinger BBs. That's what I'm talking about. I miss those.
They were awesome, dude. yeah, I can't not deny that. I used to just sit back, enjoy eating all them, like getting out of school and all that stuff. Hell yeah.
We should just do a sidebar candy show in the middle of this music show. Let's just do that.
You know what? Yeah, why the hell not? Yeah, let's do that then. Speaking of which, though, we have to go ahead onward with the show. And this is our old friend Neon Sweatsuit coming up here. And it's called The Haunting of Spooky Manor. So, let the Funk Master have his due, right?
Boom. This one's so good.
Mm-hmm. All right, take it away, Neon Sweatsuit. that is exactly why Neon Sweatsuit is the Funk Master. Right there. Great hit indeed. The Haunting
man.
of Spooky Manor. So,
All their stuff is so much fun.
Right? And not only that, my dude, like you were saying about Castlevania, huh?
Oh yeah, it's like just immediately, yeah, it makes me want to, like, just the sound that he has. I'm like, it's so creepy. Of course, it makes you want to play those old video games, but like perfect for Castlevania. I love it.
Yes. You know, speaking of which, what was your favorite Castlevania?
Well, I mean, honestly, I was telling you probably the first one, even though it kicked my ass. I kept dying a lot, but yeah, man, that original one, love it.
Oh, yeah, the music and everything in that one was just fantastic, you know? Like, yep, you will die, you will hate stairs, but, you know, you will kick the living hell out of the undead. Especially once you get your rhythm and groove.
Yeah,
you know?
Not every game can you whip people like that with the zombies like that.
No more. Yeah, you think you got something against me? Well, I got my super chain whip now. How you feel? How you like me? You know?
Oh, my
Excellent
God.
stuff from the past right there. Not to mention the anime is pretty good, too.
Oh, I haven't seen that. I need to check that out.
Yeah, definitely check it out. Fire up the Netflix, man, and go to town.
Heck yeah.
Speaking of which, though, as we are climbing up the Castlevania nostalgia right now, you know, we got to look into some coffins and see what lives up in there. You know, a little bit of a reference to our next track, which is called Coffin Up by Graham Thurman.
Yes.
Sounds cool. Yeah, you
Dude,
got any stories?
Yeah, this is another person that I worked with. I'm just picking up people that I worked with bit by bit. I worked them at a different news station than Ryan. That's how I met up with them, and they do a lot more. They have another. They call themselves Nimbo, and they have like a whole bunch of songs that are really great. But for this release, when I asked them, they were like, "Yeah, I totally want to do a song for you. I love the wordplay with Coffin Up, like perfect title." But they recently released a 4-song EP under the name Nimbo called Shapes. Definitely check it out. The music they make is super cool. Yeah, Graham's a great dude. I think y'all are gonna love this.
Oh yeah, let's give him his due then. Take it away. and that was Coughing Up by Graham Thurman. Excellent work, you know? Guys, I gotta tell you, those that are in the chat room and everything, this is a fantastic night. Awesome job to everyone that worked on this fabulous album, I'm just saying. And as we are going on, like the next we have coming up is Cicalia.
Yeah.
Cicalia. Oh, by my old friend Myth and Monsters. Yeah, he's been on jams before. Excellent work. Way to summon him in, and now we're about to summon the beast that he made. Here we go. And that was, Celica. Good Lord. All right, Cicalia. Yeah. I know it's based off of that mythical monster that was similar to the Kraken. You know what I mean? That was in the Odyssey. I know that it's based off of that. But you know what? It's still one hell of a jam, and I got nothing but respect for Myth and Monsters for making that. You know, it's very hard to pronounce, but at the same time, it slaps real good, and then it is very enjoyable, you know? Yeah, that's what I like about it. He did it, all right. You know?
Oh, man.
Oh, speaking of which, there, hey, I got to pull you back in. You were kind of on mute there for a little bit.
Oh, me? I'm here.
Yeah, you're here. You're still here. Don't worry, everybody. We didn't cut him off the show or anything.
I said too much. You cut me out. I get it.
No. Nothing like that at all, sir. Nothing like that at all. We were talking about the I can't even pronounce it now.
The last track.
Oh yeah, the last track. Well, anyway, we said that Myth and Monsters did a very beautiful job on what his track was, and not to mention that it slaps so good. Like, in addition to it's hard to pronounce, but God, we love it.
Also, that marks halfway through the album. We are exactly halfway through now.
Are we?
Yes.
You know what? I'm having such a good time. I just don't want it to end. You ever have that moment where, like, you're finishing a video game you love, or you're, like, watching a movie that you really enjoy and you don't want it to end?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, man.
It's kind of like that with this album.
That's kind of what I was, honestly, with being like over 2 hours. I mean, it's like a double LP kind of, I was like, you know, it's going to be a digital release. So like, there's no time limit. We don't have to put this on a CD or a vinyl. It's like, we can make it however long we want. So that was the goal, is to keep the party going for sure.
That's very true. And, you know, speaking of which, it's kind of hard to get those long playing discs now, isn't it?
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, you know, because there are people that do the physical copy thing. I just always wondered about that.
Yeah, it's it gets expensive when you start getting those those dual layer things and getting, you know, multiple copies to sell and stuff. So I was like, let's just go pure digital.
Yeah, keep it simple, you know, especially with first sequence here. But you know, Mark II though, we might go ahead and do some cool stuff though, right?
Hey, who knows where it goes? No, for real, who knows, man? Yeah, this first album has been, I mean, I love it, and so many people have joined in, and so I'm hoping to do it again next year for sure.
Hey, look, I know it says one shots and all that kind of stuff, but if we have to do this again another year, I'm in. All right?
Oh, yeah. Awesome.
Okay.
I love it.
Hey, speaking of which, we have somebody special coming up next, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tell me about him.
This is Hans Kammerer. This song is called Candle Gray. They're an artist from Berlin. They make a lot of synth music that is just... It's like mesmerizing is the only word. I just love it. It kind of takes you on a journey, and it's hard to, it's like, where's the beginning? Where's the middle? It just like, it takes you there. I think you guys are going to love it. He's got 2 albums that he put out last year called Field Colors and Skin Tapes. They're both so good. I highly recommend his music. I think y'all are going to dig it.
Sounds like it, man. Well, hey, time to give him his due, right? Let's go ahead and light that candle.
Whoosh.
That was incredible. The way that candle was lit, my dude.
Oh my God, what a journey! It's so hard. Like listening to that's one of those ones that I've been listening to songs as people send them in to me, and when Hans sent me that song, I listened to it on my headphones, and I just stopped doing what I was doing, and it just like took me away. It's just like that's what I'm saying. It's like these soundscapes almost. It's just beautiful. I love it. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of which, yeah, haunted spaceship indeed. That's what that was like.
Oh yeah, that's a good description. Haunted spaceship. Thanks, Anna.
Did we find the xenomorph yet?
I'm like, I hope not.
Right. Hey, actually,
oh my God.
Which do you think is more frightening? The fact that the thing latches onto your face, or the fact that it busts out of you?
I think it being inside and busting out, that would be the worst. That would, oh my God. Ugh. that's so scary. Yeah, that sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh God, as soon as that damn egg opens up, I'm like, kind of like, oh shit,
Oh my God. Yeah, that's one of those things where I'd be like, I hope when it jumps on your face that it's one of those things where it like injects you with something that makes you not feel anything anymore. Or like, it's like, you know what I mean? Or you're just off in some space land being drugged up. Terrifying.
Kind of like that part from Alien Resurrection, right? Where they actually had people as like hosts coming in. So that they could just see the egg. I was like, damn, that's really messed up, man.
Yeah, terrifying. I love that series, man. All the Alien movies are so much fun. I know people are like, I don't like this one or that one. I'm like, all of them. I love. They're so much fun.
Well, one day we're gonna have to talk about Covenant, but
but
hey, we got plenty of time in a hangout to do that. As we move forward, though, we have our mutual friend Claudia Blackstar is up. Nice,
yes.
You got her on the playlist. Great.
Oh my God, Claudia is so great, and she's in the Drop Beat Empire,
of course.
And she's been, branching out and doing her own stuff. And she's got like several songs. I think you've even heard like Mirage and Late at Night and stuff. So I was like, hey, I'd love you bring this like electro goth vibe to it that is naturally just like, it fits into the Halloween season, and those lyrics too. They're just great. So it's like, yeah, I mean, I'm so glad Claudia, she has 2 songs on here. This is the first one. It's called From Shadows. So good.
Oh yeah, most definitely. So hey, let's go ahead and give the fair lady her due. Shall we?
Let's do it.
Yes, the fair vocals and great music of Claudia Blackstar. Awesome job. And a great addition, by the way, Firkman. Way to go. And shout outs to Claudia in the room.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, Claudia definitely brings this, like, I was trying to get, obviously this whole album, I wanted to get a variety of music, and Claudia brought something that is just a totally different, like, again, I think I described as a more, like, electro goth kind of sound that was very unique, and so I love it. It definitely helps round out the sound of the genres on the album. I love it. Yeah, she's great.
Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. And hey, let me just go ahead and say, Jam Fam forever.
There you go.
You know it?
That's right.
If this was the ending part of a movie and I just go ahead and say that, man, that'd be like the biggest thing. Kind of like when Cap said Avengers Assemble, you know?
I'm telling you, it's like once you find and start building a community, that's what I'll say it right now. I mean, I love all you guys for all you've done with this album and the music you've made. And I just like, I love all the connections and meeting you all. And it's just like, yeah, no, I mean, that's what it's about. It's about finding the people that you want to, work with and create with. So definitely, man. And I met a lot of these people because of you. So, for you, buddy, definitely make it happen.
Hey, we're all winners here. Like I said, in the winner's circle where we're supposed to be.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
And the adventure goes on, my dude, because we got a lot of great tracks here. And, like I said, like, this is only the start of something special to come every year. Like I said, if you ever want to do this again during, like, different incarnations of the Monster Fest or anything, you just let me know. We're going to do this then.
Oh, yeah.
Make it a staple.
I'm already thinking of next year. I'm like,
I'm right
we haven't even hit Halloween yet.
Right? Shoot, you know what? We probably do so much party on Halloween, we're all just tapped out, man.
Take a month off for sure.
You know it. Shoot, hey, I ain't worried about eating no turkey next month.
yeah, but this is my holiday for sure.
But I'm gonna. Anyway. Hey, next we have up, of course, is Dark Side with Signs of Crow and Star Madman. Two excellent people that I know of and you know of. So, hey, once again, Jam Fam forever. Let's go ahead and give them their due. And that was the legendary Dark Side track from Sign of Crows and Star Madman. Awesome stuff, indeed. You know?
Yes. Got a real dance vibe to it.
It does. And, you know,
it's like,
shout-outs to both of them.
It would fit perfectly in that old 70s slasher Prom Night.
You know, the thing about Prom Night is I was watching that not too long ago, right?
Yeah.
You know, how could you not know that it was the... Oh, come on, you've all seen this movie before I can say it. How could you not know that it wasn't, you know, that it wasn't her brother? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Who else would it be?
Listen, we don't watch it for that. We watch it for the 4-minute dance scene in the middle. That's what it's really about.
Oh, really? I thought it was because of Jamie Lee Curtis.
You know, yeah, she's fantastic in it. It's like, that's who's dancing. I just love to have like a 4-minute disco dancing scene in the middle of this horror movie, and you're like, oh, it'll probably cut away, but they don't. They just keep going.
No, it has a vibe. That's why it's so popular, I think. But
yeah,
and the music is catchy, so can't deny that. But yeah, I just sit there and I'm like, come on, man, you know it's her brother. Who else would it be? But you know, they still had no reason to treat their older sister like that, though. I'm saying.
Man, that whole series goes up. There's 4 of those movies, man. They get wild. Get wild. The second one's actually amazing.
The second, yeah, I know about the second one, but I didn't think that there was a 4, huh?
3 and 4 are like direct to video, and they're pretty bad. Yeah, I recently had like a movie marathon with some buddies, and we watched the first 3. And man, by that third one, it was like getting rocky. So rocky.
Ooh, oh man. You know what? Definitely gonna have to save that for a Hangouts episode, my bro.
There you go.
Hey, speaking of who's on the playlist, though, introduce me. This seems like a new one.
Yeah. Okay. So this is somebody I actually know in real life. His name is Frank. He goes by Night Sky Body. He's an experimental artist who's out here in Murfreesboro, in Tennessee, with me here, like out here. He's released several albums. He does experimental stuff, like ambient stuff, really interesting. And he's had several albums, and I was lucky enough to get him to contribute this song called Ash Spirit. I think y'all are going to dig it.
Well, hey, let's go ahead and give it its due then. Take it away, Ash Spirit. was pretty damn good. Night Sky Body, huh? Nice.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, dude, the stuff he makes, it's so great. Such an atmosphere. I love it.
Very cool. I'm liking it. This whole damn album is great, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be playing this for a while. Even when the spooky season isn't around. Hell, you know, we celebrate Halloween 365 days. Why the hell not, right?
That's my hope, man. I want, people just listen to this on repeat constantly for the rest of their life.
Yeah, that's the way. World domination. How do we go about it? This is
what I'm saying. Yeah, spread the word.
Yes. Hey, speaking of which, we got something else going on in the back rooms. You know, lots of evil go on in the back rooms. You worked in a Walmart before, have you?
I haven't.
Well, I know I have, and there's plenty of evil in there.
Oh, I bet.
In addition to, man, like, newsrooms, though, they have them. Evil back rooms.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah, that's a whole nother type of horror. Do you know Fictional Universe?
I've heard of them, but I never had them on the show before.
Oh, okay. See, I couldn't remember. They're one of my another, like, a person who I don't know in real life. I say that real life, but I mean, like, I met them through Instagram, and just like such cool songs. It's a very unique sound. It's this combination of like industrial rock and electronic,
Cool.
just so cool. And again, was a person who I was like, I didn't know them, and I just reached out as a stranger, being like, "Hey, I love your music. I think it fits. I think you have a vibe, and I can see how you could make something for this." And this is an original track that he came up with specifically for this album, and I love it. So good.
All right, well then, let's go ahead and exercise the back room. We got to clear all the evil remnants of people who got Employee of the Week and bullshit like that. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and give them their due. Here we go.
I think I've lost my mind. I think you're not real. I think you're just another part of a bad dream. You're just another part of a bad dream.
There are people buried here.
You'd be surprised what horrors a man is capable of.
think you're not real. I think you're just another part of a bad dream. You're just another part of a bad dream.
There are people buried here. There are people buried here.
Hey. You know, we were having a good talk about like the Alien franchise there for a moment, but no, while we were at it though, we were listening to this epic sound from Fictional Universe. Definitely would like to go ahead and have you on jams as well. Actually, let me just announce it again. You're all welcome to be on J360 Jams. Okay?
I highly recommend you take advantage of that.
Just letting you know. All you need is 2 tracks, and then, of course, you know, a link that has your music, and there we go for the packaging. And then just email it to me at j360productions@outlook.com.
I hope you all do it. Yeah, for sure. No, I mean, that's a big part of, that's what this whole album is and stuff. It's bringing community together. It's having, something collaborative, and that's what you do all the time. So yeah, absolutely, man. I love being on the show, and I hope everybody else, reaches out and participates in jams as well, for sure.
Hey, it's where it all began. So,
that's right.
One way or another, come home, y'all. But indeed, though, that was one hell of a good track, by the way. Gotta say.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Honestly, I really like throwing that in there. Because that Ash Spirit by Night Sky Body starts bringing in some of that guitar, and then we come in there with Backrooms by Fictional Universe, and it's that heavy rock, and I'm like, boom.
Mm-hmm.
Leads perfectly into the second track by Inhuman Genome, which is Dane, who's in the chat room right now, man. Your second track's coming up. So good.
Mm-hmm. Hey, the new Hellraiser is coming out tomorrow? I heard it's been doing pretty good, though.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. He just mentioned that, too. Yeah, dude, I'm excited to see that. I saw the trailer and stuff. It looks awesome.
It
you know
looks
me,
sick.
I'm all about the horror movies. Yeah, it does. It looks really, let's be real. I've seen all of them, and, like, the last 6 or whatever are just, like, so bad. And not, I'm like, this one looks I'm like, I think this is going to be good. So, yeah, I'm hoping for good things.
Hey, Doug Bradley gave his kudos, so I'm following.
I saw that.
You know what I mean?
Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah.
So, yeah. I'm with that. But you're right. Them last 6, though, we don't talk about those. But the first 3, however,
there we go. Yeah. So much fun, man.
And speaking of, what's up?
Oh yeah, no, I was just gonna say this. This is the second track that's coming up by Inhuman Genome, but he's also got another album that came out in 2016 called The Log Cutter that's on YouTube. I highly recommend listening to that. And he also has another side project called I Am the Phantom, which is like a hip-hop rock album that came out in 2019. Blew me away. So good. I highly recommend listening to that.
Yeah, definitely. That's yeah. Thank you for saying that. Got it in my notes right now.
There you go.
First things first, we got to continue on with this adventure right here. So would you like to introduce the track?
Absolutely. This is the second part. It is called Tale of the Eternal Sea, The Stranding.
Nice. Let's give him his due. Here we go. Hey, now that was one hell of a trip right there.
Right?
Fantastic pick. Oh, that's how it's done.
Puts you right in it. Like, I love that mix, like, with the music and, like, the audio sound. It just, like, yeah, it makes you feel like you're in a movie, like you're in a movie, not just watching one. It's like you're there. I love that. It's like, that's pure sound. That's like sound design, completely sound design. I love it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm wondering this now, since we were all in that movie, did we survive? I just want to know.
I hope so. I want everyone to keep jamming out. You know, I don't want to lose anyone on the journey.
I mean, you know, after a while, I just really need to ask, because sometimes you ever have that moment where it's like limbo and you ain't got nothing to worry about.
That's when you should be worried, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, you should be, but it's like this, you know, real life was such a drag, but that music was so good, and the killer was jamming too, and then that was the escape, and now, who knows where you end up, but you still got this cool-ass album.
Oh, man, Dane just said nobody survived. Oh,
yes. What he said, I agree.
I mean, it's his song, so I guess we're all undead now, and we're all enjoying the show.
Well, you know what? That's right. I'm good with that, man. Now I got to figure out which Darkstalkers character I am. You know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Classic games, dude. But yeah, definitely nobody survived. And that's an ending right there.
Oh, no, we still got like 10 more songs to go.
Not us.
Not
us. I was talking about that's how you... I like that. What he said right there, that's how you make an ending. But,
there we go, yeah.
But hey, speaking of next up, hey, look who's at bat. You again.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Like, I put this together and there's all these songs by me.
Hey, no, my dude. You got to make your impact, too. Leave a footnote.
There you go. Yeah, this one, so it's like I had my John Carpenter-y song. I had my pop punk song. This is my experimental, creepy song. You know, it's a little more of like you played at like a haunted house kind of thing.
You don't say. I like the idea of that. And this is called Past the Periphery, right?
Yes, Past the Periphery.
All right, well, hey, let's go to it then, my man. Unleash what's in the lab. Here we go. that right there. The Ferk Man cometh again. The third installment of a great trilogy. And I know that it's not the end.
Man, I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun making these tracks. I got to say, though, I got to give a shout out to the bride of Firkenstein, my amazing wife, Darby. She did all the photo shoots. We did it on our friend Remy and Van's property and did all like the cover art, the back art, and she did all the design for it. So shout out to Bride of Firkenstein for that.
Yes. A big shout out indeed, my man. Yes.
Also, I didn't even mention this too. I know this is like streaming everywhere. It's on YouTube and other places. But if you download the album from Bandcamp, you also get like all the liner notes and everything, which has all the links to all these artists, like all like their Facebooks and Instagrams and Bandcamps and stuff. So if there's anybody here like I missed their name or I missed their, I want to look them up anymore, download you can download the album on Bandcamp and it comes with a whole list that she also designed that looks great, but it's got everybody's information in there.
Oh, snap, a map. Nice.
Yep, exactly. And that's definitely a rabbit hole of music to go down for sure.
Oh, yeah. Excellent work to the bride of Firkenstein. Awesome. Oh, man, you know what? You think you can ask the wife to come along? Because we got to go ahead and hunt some aliens, man. We got some LGMs to take care of, especially during the next track and everything. I'm trying to get my stereotypical Colonel voice together. Them little bastards are going to go ahead and try to take over our planet. Well, it ain't going to happen on my watch. You know what I mean?
I imagine the cigar hanging out of your mouth and everything.
Yeah, that's what we're going to have to do, Sergeant. And speaking of which,
God,
I have yet to actually meet this person. So, hey, feel free to do the introductions, if you will.
Yes, this is also another one of my friends. His name's Scott. He goes by Inside the Albatross Factory. The song is called Little Green Men. He, we mentioned before, he also, he knows Clayton, and he played a little bit of organ on one of his earlier tracks. They've also performed together as Mineshaft Gap and also the Micronauts and doing some live shows together. So they're friends and stuff. I'm so glad that we got this experimental song from him. I forget which incident it's based on, but he said that his inspiration came from a real alien encounter event that happened, and that's where he was inspired by. So Little Green Men by Inside the Albatross Factory, it definitely takes you there. You'll see.
All right, well then let's open up the Stargate and do what needs to be done. Ready to go?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go.
Little Green Men.
Well, I don't know if you know this, but them little green men, they had it coming. You know what I mean? I just couldn't hold back. I really realized I know we were supposed to keep some alive, but I had to let them know where I was coming from. Apex predator, if you will. So I just shot my gun and little purple goo flew everywhere.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, dude, that track, it takes you there, right? Like,
it does.
Listen, it feels like, yeah. Also, Scott commented, it's called the Kelly Hopkinsville incident. That's what it was based on. That's why somebody posted a little alien with an owl. Because they were like, yeah, they try, you know how sometimes they're like, oh, it's just like swamp gas. They were like, they told them it was owls, and they're like, pretty sure those were aliens. But anyway, that's what it's based on. I love it. I love it. Takes me there. It made me feel like I was really experiencing it.
You know, but like I say, it's them or us, man. Sure. You know, how much money you get for an alien that's alive? Yes, indeed. But at the same time, if it had an accident, you still get a bit of that money. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm just saying, you know, he fell. That's all.
People aren't going to not be interested in the alien, that's for sure.
Exactly. And you just clean the wound, and then you know, there's a way of doing things. But I had to let them know exactly what the level of dominance was, so I fired him up. You know what I mean?
You're like, I'm not getting abducted. Not me, not today.
Not today, and not exactly what they be doing to people's asses. You know, that's just ain't right. But anyway, let's go ahead and move forward, because I think we're going to go ahead and just say it was owls this time.
Yeah.
You know? Moving forward, though, we have our good friend Space Force coming up on the platform. And Space Force, if you're in the room, hey, man, how you doing? You owe me a Street Fighter match. He does.
How you doing, Space Force?
Mm-hmm. That's my bro there. So let's see what the new mix he came up with. This is called Tenebris and Twos, isn't it? Yeah, Tenebris and Twos. Okay, all right. Take it away, Space Force. Well, Space Force, it seems that you're making great quality music as usual. Proud of you, sir. Yes, and indeed,
Space
send
Force.
that to Jams when you get a chance. Do you understand me, son? Well, Jams 55 anyway. 54 is booked. Which, by the way, there's plenty of opportunity for everybody to be on the Monster Fest versions of Jams. There's going to be at least 3 of them this year. Just
Oh,
letting you
yeah,
know.
I highly recommend that, too.
Yep, just letting you all know. And besides, either way, if you guys make like dark music anyway, you're welcome. You're among friends. Just letting you know that. But yeah, great job by Space Force, and a special shout out to everybody that has been on this this wonderful, wonderful album. You've all done phenomenal, great work. Because we are at the near end of this adventure, as far as I'm concerned. We're about to take the One Ring and throw it into Mount Doom.
Yeah, no, this next track, do you know who Sonitis Tempo is? Have you ever heard him before?
Nope, but because you just said his name, I'm sure you're going to let me know.
I'm telling you, man, he's put out so much stuff, and he just makes amazing music. It's electronic, it's very chill. He's put out like 2 or 3 albums this year already. I mean, he's just a workhorse putting out, just so much stuff. It's really great. And also showing up on some big shows. I think he's had some like Netflix, like stuff on Netflix and some HBO shows. Just so much really cool stuff, man. I'm a big fan, and
Phenomenal.
I reached out. I reached out loving his stuff, just thinking like, hey, will I hear back? And man, he had a track that he was like, you know what? He's like, I have some stuff for a horror movie, and the horror movie never got made. So he's like, I'm gonna finish the track, and then you can have it. And I'm like, boom. I'm so glad I reached out. Yeah, I love it.
That's how you win, man. See, that's the producer life there. Score.
Yep. You gotta
All right,
ask.
then.
That's how you get those tracks, man.
That's how you do it, man. All you gotta do is ask. And I see that it's called Open the Hell Gates, which is very similar to going to Mount Doom to destroy the One Ring.
Yes.
All right, then. Let's see how it all ties together. The universe is the circle. Now, here we go. Open the Hell Gates by what's the name?
Sonitis Tempo.
Okay, Sonitis Tempo. All right, take it away. Oh, man, we cross right through the gates of hell, you know what I mean? Especially when listening to that awesome track and you just don't give a damn, you'll kick in the gates anyway. You know what I mean?
Man.
Show it, boss. You know what I'm saying? Show your boss mode.
That track, I love that track. It's so short, but man, it
leaves an impact.
It does. I just love how many sounds he has going on there. It's just so full. And it's like I can imagine entire scenes with it. Yeah, I just absolutely love that. That's a great one.
Yes. Beautifully composed and everything. So I'll definitely be looking at his discography in addition to everybody else's, of course.
Oh man, well you're in for a treat because he's got a lot of albums. So yeah, a lot to dive into.
Well, you know what? I got a lot of disposable income. Let's make this happen. I'm just. I don't need to eat. Anyway, here we go.
That's right. Just live off of music. Just live off of music.
It's the closest thing to ambrosia we got. Right there.
Ambrosia.
Hey, speaking of which, we have more to come here. We are really, really getting this down, man. This is a great special event.
Yeah, man, I'm so excited. We're down to the last like 7 songs, and it's just like, you know, it doesn't stop. It's like it's still jam packed, like all the way to the end.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, absolutely, dude. This next guy coming up is also a very close personal friend of mine. He goes by Strychnine Vision. His name's Scott. Dude is so great. He and I collaborated on another song that was on one of my albums in 2020. The song is called The Sour Sweet. He also makes these amazing, like, not only is he a musician, but he also makes instruments. He makes these amazing, like, a mix between like a banjo, and he takes these old like antique tins, and he calls them tin joes. But man, he makes these amazing like handmade instruments. Really cool guy from Kentucky. I think you're gonna love this super creepy song called Table for Two.
Hey, let's not hold back on that. Bring it in Creep Vision. Here we go.
That's no problem. For some reason, it's unacceptable to curl up for the television with a little cat on your plate. I wonder why that is.
Since then, he is always with me.
I prayed. At that moment, I didn't know what to do. I asked myself whether I should pray to the devil or God. And I asked God for forgiveness. Then I took the knife, grasped it in my hand, and after hesitating some more, I cut his throat with it. Then in the slaughter room, after he was dead, I separated the head from his body. I hung him from the ceiling. Then I removed his organs and cut him in half. I had prepared the meal as a special occasion and decorated the table with nice candles. best dinner service. I fried a piece of rump steak, a piece from his bag. Made what are called princess potatoes and Brussels sprouts. Then, after I had prepared my meal, I ate it. The first bite was, of course, very strange. It was a feeling I can't really describe. I'd spent over 40 years longing for it, dreaming about it. And now I was getting the feeling that I was actually achieving this perfect inner connection through his flesh. Flesh tastes like pork, but stronger, more substantial. Although I don't think that other people would have noticed the difference had they eaten it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've noticed that you are not exactly hungry anymore. Seems like everybody is all nice and full, right? I mean, after all, that was a very big family to eat.
Oh my gosh, yeah, I love that track. It's like, oh, Scott, you killed it with that. Anna said perfect music to help you lose weight too.
Ain't it though?
Oh my god.
I mean,
honestly though, that one's so creepy. That might be the creepiest track on there, but I love it. I love what you did with it, man. You killed it, Scott.
That is one hell of a hit. Shout outs to you. Incredible work. Anytime you can get the whole room like losing their appetite, that is a win, especially during the spooky season.
Oh yeah, man. I love having that one on. People are like, because some of them are very dancey and stuff, and we're rocking out, and then suddenly it's like one of the creepiest things you've ever heard, and it's I love it. Definitely brings the Halloween to it for sure.
And that's how it's done, I think I might look into cannibalism myself. I'm just kidding. But hey. Let's give you guys a cold hand, though, by Vulgate Empress. And speaking of which, do you know Vulgate Empress? If you would, introduce us.
Yes. Vulgate Empress is another person who I met through Instagram. They're a synth metal. They do a lot of, a synth metal music. It's really good. They've got 2 EPs that they've already put out this year. One called Heartlands, one called Atom. They're from England, too. I don't know if I mentioned that, but they're really cool artists. I just really love their stuff. And again, it's synth and metal, but it really has this dark vibe to it. And when I heard their other music, I was like, again, I feel like you can make something that would fit this album. And they were on board immediately. And the track they gave us is fantastic. I thought it fit right in.
Nice. Okay. Well, hey, let's just go ahead and jump on in then. Here we go. And that was A Cold Hand. Awesomely done, right? Cold Hand, but hot track, though.
Yes, definitely a hot track. I love that one.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? We got like 5 to go. See, like I say, you know, we're having
Zooming
so much
through
fun.
it.
We're just boom. You know what I mean?
Hey, what do you say when we end this? Let's just start it over and keep it going.
You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and see how long this is. I got Spreaker for a whole another couple of years. Yeah, let's do that.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? The one shot becomes the wave.
Absolutely. Oh my God. Oh, Neon just joined the room. What's up, Neon Sweatsuit?
Yep, shout outs to him. How you going? Neon Sweatsuit, the man, the myth, the legend himself, along with other legends in the chat and everything. Special shout out to those that came and tuned in tonight and to those that are going to listen in the post. This will be on here forever, so don't you worry about that.
That's right.
And not only that, speaking of which, Haunt Me. That's the name of the next track, huh? Haunt Me, huh? Oh, made by Summer of Moons, a great friend of mine and yours. Yes, this is awesome. Ha!
Yeah.
It's good that you brought him on here. He's a legend, too.
You know, that's how I met several of these people. If you're noticing a pattern, it's that a lot of these people I did meet through your show and just started following their music and fell in love with it. And it's like, you know, the ones that have this certain vibe where you're like, I feel like you have this darkness to you, like you could bring something to it, man. And Summer of Moons definitely did.
Oh yeah, he's pretty dark, I would say. He's great, amazing at what he does, and like he'll surprise you every time. Definitely.
Oh yeah,
one of those kind. And by the way, another shout out to Neon Sweatsuit. Thank you, man. Me and Ferk are just holding it down here.
Yeah, we got it.
Oh yes. And speaking of which, Summer of Moons is about to bring it because here comes Haunt Me. Take it
Let's
away.
get haunted.
Right? Hey, haunted, are ya? That felt really good, didn't it? The creature vibes are all over the place after hearing that. That was just a beautiful, beautiful hit. Not to mention dance moves and stuff. How many of y'all were doing the Thriller dance tonight? Come on. Admit it. Admit it, all of you. You were all doing a little bit of Thriller tonight, weren't you? I know you were, because it's been a fantastic night. Full of action and everything. And a special shout out to Summer of Moons. Awesome dude. You definitely should check out his work.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I love his other stuff as well. And then like same thing, I was just like, I feel like you got this vibe. What do you got? And brought Haunt Me. Just such a great track. Yeah, totally into it.
The reason for the season. And
That's right.
We got something else coming up here. Special track here from Anna Oakes, if you will. And hey, you in here again? Look at you.
Yeah.
You everywhere.
I'm all over this thing. Yeah, man. This is Anna. She's from Paris, from France.
Cool.
She makes a lot of really great electronic pop music. She has an EP out right now called No Pressure from this year. And she was somebody who I reached out to, who I was friends with on Instagram, and same kind of thing. She was immediately in, and she was like, hey, let's collaborate. And I was like, yeah, that's great. Like, I've got my own songs on here, but I'm not collaborating with anybody else. This will be really fun. And especially like a style that I don't particularly make. It just fit together so well. I had such a great time doing this and working with her. And honestly, I think y'all are really going to dig it. I love everything she brought to the table, and I think our sound works together very well. So hopefully we do some more in the future. That's what I'm hoping for.
Hey, let's go ahead and fire this rocket then, man. Let's go ahead and take a listen. Here we go. Ready?
Let go.
All right.
Just for one night. Just for one night.
right there. Fantastic. That is one heck of a mix, man. I like that. Way to go, Anna Oakes.
Oh,
and, of
man.
course, Firkman.
Such a fun collaboration. I had so much fun doing that. Honestly, Anna wrote the music and sent it to me, and she wrote the lyrics, had it, sang it and sent it to me, and had this space here of like, she had an idea. She's like, I want the bass in here. I want you to put a solo here. And I'm like, great, let's do it. And I love it. I love the end product. It's so cool.
Hey, I said it before and I say it again, Firkman, you don't disappoint, and this listening party and this album is a good example of it. Especially all the artists that you have put together. Some from the Jam Fam and some that will be in the Jam Fam soon enough.
That's right.
This is brilliantly done, dude. I mean, right here, like, yes, way to go.
Oh, man. Yeah, dude.
The last 3 tracks of the night, too. Anyway,
we're coming down to the end. I mean, still, I'm just like, I'm so happy with this. Everybody's showing. I just want to, I know we're not done, but just thank you to everybody for showing up and for everything you contributed. But, and I'm just having such a good time. And this is, what it's all about. It's all of us just loving music and digging Halloween and being passionate about it. So thank you to you and to all the artists.
Yes, man. Like, we're all winners here. We did it. We did it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and speaking of which, the lovely Miss Claudia Blackstar is back on stage again with her track called Mirage. All right, Claudia, take it away. Yes, so I see everybody is catching on to the dark wave of Claudia Blackstar, and as you should, she's amazing at what she does. This is well-deserved for you, hun. Enjoy it. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Lots of love in the chat room for Claudia, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm. Everything is looking great, my man. And, like, once again, I gotta say, Jam Fam forever. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Just 2 more, man. You know what? Like, I usually feel a certain way when, like, Jams ends, and I'm feeling that same way right now with this listening party getting to its last 2 tracks, man. It's just, you know, you plan something out for so long, and then you actually do it, and then, like, here you are.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you know, this album, I started reaching out to people seriously about it in May. And, you know, here we are. It came out a couple days ago, and now this is the big listening party. And it's like, those are the 2 kind of big, you know, Halloween's coming up, but the release of it and then the listening party, this is the 2 big culminations of this project. So you're right. It's kind of like we're down to the last 2 tracks, and it's a bittersweet feeling of like being so proud of everybody and so like excited for everyone to hear each other's music and to explore each other's, you know, past releases and everything. But, you know, it's kind of sad because it's over. But at the same time, I'm like, next year, baby, looking to the next year. So I'm already on that. So, you know, so lots of feelings.
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, eventually we are going to have to take the Band-Aid off, man. So...
Whew.
Let's go ahead and do this. Our good friend Daniel Adam is up with The Night Stalker, which is another fantastic track. And if you don't believe me, you're going to hear it right now. Let's take a listen. And that was The Night Stalker by Daniel Adam. And well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the last track of the night, the closing one. Whew. And you know, Firkman, I'm not closing it. You are.
Yeah.
You do
What
it.
if I'll just talk for a couple hours so we don't have to actually end.
I know that feeling, man. I know it. And let me just tell you this. While we have the gift of gab, it ain't gonna happen. So
yeah,
gotta go ahead and
I know.
Do what must be
honestly,
done.
It's great. I'm so glad that we all made it here together. But yeah, we're at the last track. This is a guy who I met through another, just like VHS Nightmares. I met him through VHS collecting, and we met on Instagram because of that. And he had reached out about movies and stuff, and we got to talking. And I found out about his Bandcamp, and I looked, and he had like 16 albums or something, just so much music, just prolific amount of music. He's from Knoxville. He goes by Dozibrion. His name's Forrest. Very, very talented guy. And this song in particular, when I first heard it, I told him it made me feel like I was floating alone out in space. And I'm like, what a better way to end the album than probably the worst way to die. So this is The Star Maker by Dozibrion.
All right. Hey, let's go ahead and jump on in.
No more music. I ain't good at playing this game. My dad told me so. Better look at this.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the last track. And well, hey, I'm going to go ahead and let my co-host go ahead and close it out.
Well, I just feel so wonderful. I just have to thank everybody. Obviously, J-Man killing it, letting us. We all need to thank J-Man. Thank you so much for bringing us into your show and your space. I want to thank all of the artists for everything they contributed and for showing up in the chat room and talking to us. I hope you all meet each other, listen to each other's music, check everything out. I'm just like so humbled and so incredibly proud of all of you. And I'm just so thankful. So thank you to everybody. I hope it all puts you in the Halloween spirit and we're ready to hang out and have a good time.
And that was awesome. So yeah, guys, this was a fantastic night. One way or another, I'm just glad to meet some of you all. In addition to those that I already know, you all are killing it. Enjoy the Halloween spooky season. We still got a lot of great Monster Fest activities coming up. And it was just an honor to do this J360 one-shot with my good friend Firkenstein and everyone else involved, especially the bride of Firkenstein. You're not left out.
Oh!
So, hey, special shout-out to you all. Have a good evening. And don't worry, this will be here forever if you ever want to listen to it. So take care.
Yeah,
y'all.
Happy Halloween, everybody.
Indeed.
Happy Halloween.
Judy was boring.
Hello.
Then Judy discovered ChumbaCasino.com.
It's my little escape.
Now Judy's the life of the party.
Oh, baby, mama's bringing home the bacon.
Whoa, take it easy, Judy. The Chumba life is for everybody. So go to ChumbaCasino.com and play over 100 casino-style games. Join today and play for free for your chance to redeem some serious prizes. ChumbaCasino.com. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited by law. 18 plus terms and conditions apply. See website for details.
If you like mystery, suspense, and scary stories, then you need to check out my podcast, Old Time Radio Mystery, Suspense, and horror. You'll find hundreds of remastered, enhanced quality mystery, suspense, and horror dramas from the golden age of radio. Check out my podcast, Old Time Radio, Mystery, Suspense, and Horror.